Mother Nature like, how the fuck you doing that, Max? Trust me, I do a lot of shit like I'm doing much less. Got the mindset of DJ Khaled, I'm doing what's best. It's been body bags after body bags, so who is up next?
Bro, 80,000 people, one African artist in France, and he didn't just perform. Bro, this man took over. Now, this wasn't a concert. Let me just say this. This was a statement coming from Motherland. You dig? Man, what's good, YouTube, man? You know who this is. They call me Mr. J. If you don't know me, man, I've been doing this ish for a while, man, on and off. I just came back with channel number 2. And I do talk about music. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about what might be one of the biggest moments in African music history. Yes, I said one of the biggest moments in Africa music history. And I'm not talking about a Nigerian and South African, no, or an Afrobeat artist, no. I am talking about a subgenre from Africa that is called Rumba. And it's from that part of Motherland where you know about the Belgian King Leopold chopped off people's hand, but this is not a political thing. I am talking about an artist called Fally Ipupa. This man shut down a massive stadium in France. Yes, and trust me, this was totally different. This was like, I don't even know what to say because I've been watching this man clips online and I'm just like, whoa. But yo, let's be real, man. 10 years ago, this wouldn't have been possible. Trust me, it wouldn't. Like, you wouldn't have. It's not even seen anywhere. Yes, we have seen African artists go global, especially from Nigeria. The Burna Boy, the Davidos, man, the Sarkodie, the Shatta Wallace, man. I'm not trying to disrespect this artist, but Fally Ipupa doing what he just did. 80,000 seat stadium? Bro, this is elite shit. Trust me. If you know any other artist that has done this, coming from the motherland, please leave a comment down in the comment section. Let Mr. J know, and I will bow for them. I will dobale for them. I'm telling you, because this man came from like a dancer to doing this, from Kinshasa all the way to Paris. And you saw what this man did? That crowd was crazy. I don't know if you did, but bro, this is about African music stepping into a level of dominance. I don't know if you and me have ever seen that ever since this whole Afrobeat movement started. Yes, I will say this because 80,000, bro, from a genre that nobody actually talks about except those who come from motherland. Because before Afrobeat went global, let me say this. Congolese music has been on the, man, if you don't know, you don't come from motherland. Like people in the West would think that Afrobeat is, no, bro. Before Afrobeat became a thing, Congolese music was doing the edge back in the day. And what makes this even crazier is this man did not water down his sound. This man stayed consistent on the same genre, in the same language, which we call Lingala. I know some of you guys have read about this. True African rhythm, authentic vibes, dang smooth, that bro is crazy. And still 80,000 people turned up. Now you might say a majority were our Africans living out in the diaspora. Bro, let me tell you something. I saw a whole lot of white folks going crazy at that concert. And it just gets me thinking, man, this has to tell you everything you need to know about music. Music has totally nothing to do with when it comes to language. You say, oh, I cannot, because of this language, my life. No. This man has taken Lingala to the forefront. And it's a bankable thing now. Now, that should tell you this. The world isn't just listening anymore. The world is locked in for anything that comes out of the motherland. Let me say this. Some artists sing, some perform. But you see this brother Fally Ipupa? This man commands because he sings and he performs. And let's talk about that stage presence. If you don't know, man, I came from Marvel, Cameroon, and I grew up listening to Congolese music. The choreography before the Usher, the Chris Brown, bro, we were vibing to choreographed dance moves from Congolese. The likes of Kofi Olomide, the likes of Papa Wemba, the likes of JP Piana, the likes of Wenge Musica, Extra Music, bro, a whole lot of them. They were dancing choreographed movie for long. Now I want to talk about this man's stage presence. This man is confident. Have you ever watched Sally perform? You stay alert throughout his performance. His confidence, man. And he can move, bro. This man can dance. He can dance down Dombolo. Man, you don't have a clue. The way Fally Ipupa controls the crowd like a conductor. Let me say, every step locked intentionally. And then his dancers, yes, this man started as a dancer for another dope, epic Congolese powerhouse, African powerhouse. Like, we used to say this type of music, c'est pour les connaisseurs, for those who know real music, Congolese music, that rumba vibe in it. And yes, traveling around South America and Latin America, I've heard a whole lot of rumba in a different degree. But yes, rumba is there, you feel me? And this is just to say that what separates this brother is that he commands and he moves and he makes you. People were dancing in the crowd. Let me just keep that. And no hiding behind, no playback, none of that. He was out there actually performing like a true legend. And I would say this, bro. This separates the artist from the superstar. So many artists in Africa will be like, and I've said this several times, man, to be a well-packaged artist, you need to have that stage presence. You need to be able to carry a crowd. And boy, did you see that crowd? That crowd was crazy because filling up a stadium is one thing. But you see what Fally Ipupa did? I mean, own that shit. And owning up those people that you filled up, people were singing to his songs, the lyrics, they were busting the dance move and shit like that. But bro, this to me, this wasn't entertainment. This was an identity on display. See, so many people, when we talk about music coming out of Africa today, you all look at Afrobeat, you all look at Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana. So, boy, so many people don't even know yet this type of genre of music. This man did not change for nobody. He stayed. This man has been doing this shit for so long, man. I'm going to tell you. This man has been doing this shit for so long. Consistency. He didn't change. The world came to me. You feel like the pride in the air when you watch that audience in this concert. Bro, they came in. They paid to come see their brother do this is because they recognize this shit. You feel me? They recognize this shit because it's crazy, man. The concert felt bigger than the music. This is what I'm going to tell you. Because the diasporans, man, Africa and the diaspora, they showed up. They showed up heavy, bro. The flags, the energy, man, the emotion. A lot of people in that crowd, they represented a whole lot of French-speaking Africa. Yes, and there are still some English-speaking Africans who still vibe to Fally Ipupa and music from Congo. See, a Congolese artist headlining a massive European stadium. Man, I'm super hyped because this is different. This is on a whole different level because it reminds us and reminds me that African artists, they can bring that excellence. It's not about just, anything. African artists are ready. If you give them that opportunity to shine, they will bring it. Now, I want to talk about the crowd moment. Yo, I have seen concerts, but this crowd was different. Because if you understand the type of music Fally Ipupa does, you need to be dancing, bro. Let's talk about the fans, the sing-alongs, bro. They were loud, they were sipping, the energy, the non-stop, the reaction, pure madness. There were moments where Fally Ipupa didn't even need to sing at all. The crowd took over. That is how they like this man. That is when you know that a true super mega star is doing something. And that is how you know that artist is iconic. I'm going to end this by saying this now. This was not just about, it's not about being a fan. It's about the connection. You feel me? I want you to leave a comment. Let me know your greatest moment from that. What you think about this concert. But 80,000 people? That's wild.
If you see me in the streets, better holler at me. Seeking for a beat, throw them dollars at me. I don't like defeat, take that away from me. You tryna be like me, you couldn't handle my story. But we gon' let you know, we gon' let you know. We gon' let you know, we gon' let you know.